my booktuber friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin. In this video we are going to be going over my September TBR. And I know it's been a while since I have posted a video. I've been busy with the summer, hanging out with my family, and I figured we will update you on what I am currently reading. I'm currently reading Where the Dark Stands Still by A.B. Warnick, and I'm really enjoying it. I am almost 80% through, and this is giving me House Moving Castle vibes as well as Princess Mononoke vibes, and I'm really enjoying it. On my Kindle, I am reading Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim, and I'm also reading the second book in Dungeon Crawl Carl series, which is Carl's Doomsday scenario, and I'm also enjoying that as well. This month we are going to be doing a Scooby-Doo mystery game because my children have been enjoying Scooby-Doo over the summer, and for the month of September it is my birthday month, and I really have enjoyed Scooby since I was a little kid, so I figured why not put them together and make a TBR game out of it. And my daughter got to play with it to see how well I made all the prompts and everything else. And hopefully you enjoy and see what books I get on my TBR. I also am doing 2 readathons as well in September, which is the Everbloom Academy Year 2. I'm really excited to get to all my books in the second year and hopefully move on. This is when we get to pick which department we're going to be in, and I picked the supernatural investigations. I already knew from year 1 which one I would pick because it sounds right up my alley. And the second readathon I'm going to be doing is the Readathon Rebellion Readathon. I saw this and I thought, why not try it out? And boy, did I have some fun with the dice rolls. I went with the easy mode. I used 2 dice, and I had to go through 4 objectives. And you'll see when I show you which books I have, how many books I have to read, as well as my other readathon. So hopefully I can get to all these books through the month of September. I hope you enjoy. Alright, we got to flip a coin, so we got to decide which one's heads and which one's going to be tails. Is that going to be tails? Okay, that's going to be tails?
Yeah.
And this one's going to be heads? Okay, let's see. And that is tails. So which one's tails?
Yours truly.
Yours truly by Abby Jimenez, and that's what I'm going to be reading for September. Alright, we got 47, so I gotta count to 7 since I counted to 40 already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and then I'll put it up. And we got The Heart of Betrayal. I have not read that series yet, so we're going to start with The Kiss of Deception. And that is 47 on the number generator. Alright, we got another flip a coin, and we gotta choose which one's gonna be heads and which one's gonna be tails.
Heads, tails.
Okay, let's see what we got. And we got heads. So which one is it? You remember? I just re-looked at the video, and heads was The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan, so that's what I'll be reading for the month of September. For the first roll, we got It's the Creepy Coin Collector again, which is a coin flip. And we got Yours Truly by Abby Menace. This will be a reread. I've been wanting to get to this book since I got a physical copy, so I can annotate it. The second roll we got was My Glasses, which is a number generator. And we got The Kiss of Deception from my physical TBR that I use on Goodreads to help me. So that will be fun to try and get to. The third roll was Meddling Kids, and that is a daughter pick. And my daughter picked between Dream World, Boba Shop, and Watermoon, and she finally picked Dream World Boba Shop. So I'm excited to get to that one because I totally forgot I had that on my Kindle. The next roll we got was Let's Do What We Do Best, Scoob, Eat. And that is a book I've been munching to read. And that is going to be Carl's Doomsday Scenario by Matt Dinniman. I have been loving this series so far this year, and I can't wait to get to the second book. The next roll we got was Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And that is Go Back to Start, which we rolled again. And we got one, which is Where is Your Sense of Adventure? And we have to pick a big book. And that is Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. I've been trying to get to Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare, but I keep feeling like I don't get attached to the characters. So I'm going to go back to the Last Hour series and then finish Last Hour series and then go back to the Dark Artifacts to hopefully finish the Shadowhunter series before the new trilogy comes out. The next roll we got was one, which is It's the Creepy Coin Collector again, which then we got Coin Flip, and that is decided between two books, and I got The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. I finally finished and catched up on the latest book for Percy Jackson series, so I can't wait to start the next series, which involves two or three new characters, but we do get to see Percy Jackson in this book. The next role we got was I'm Not Just Another Pretty Face, which is a book with a pretty cover, and my daughter picked Watermoon, and it looks like a really slow-paced Hayao Miyazaki vibe, so I'm curious to see if I'm going to pick that one for an option to read for September. And the next role we got was Snacks and Scares, which is use a color wheel to pick a book. And we got Yellow, and I picked Her Radiant Curse by Elizabeth Lim because I've been wanting to get to this series, and this is the prequel to the 6 Crimson Crane series, and I'm excited to finally finish this series. The next role is It Looks Like We've Got Ourselves a Mystery, which is a book with a quest. And I decided to pick A Tribute of Fire. This one I got the Kindle deal, and I've heard good things about it. And the second book just came out this year, so hopefully if I finish A Tribute of Fire, I can move on to the next book in the series. And I have a good mix of physical to Kindle books, so hopefully I have some good options to pick. And we'll see which ones I pick at the end of September. And for my readathons, I am doing Readathon Rebellion, and I rolled the dice. I chose easy mode, and option 1 is read a book that has 2 or more point of views. I'm going with Dark Fae. I might pick Yours Truly. We'll have to see on how my reading is going throughout the month. And for option 2 is Info Gathering and Roadblock, which is read a book ending in an even number, read a book with some form of transportation on the cover, and I picked The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan because it has a dragon and it's being used as transportation. Objective 2 is Social Media Scroll. I had to do this twice just to find one that's on my physical TBR, and I went with Sword Heart, so I will be finishing that one this month. I went with another role. We got Info Gathering, and I picked Chain of Iron by Cassandra Clare. And then for training, another role, we got read a book with a green cover, and I picked Magnolia Park's Long Way Home. And objective 3 is read a book with action in the title, and I picked The Floating World, and floating would be the action. Objective 4 is read a fast-paced book, and I went with A Tribute of Fire since it involves trials. And the other readathon is Everbloom Academy, which is year 2. Everbloom year 2, we're doing Ancient Languages and Lost Realms. We did The Lost Hero. Geography and History, we're doing Dark Fae. Book with Fire and Character in Pursuit, we're doing A Tribute of Fire. Less than 200 pages and Mythical Creatures, we're doing Marvelous Land of Oz. Potion Brewing 201, but because of the cover, I'm doing A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. So we'll have to see how well I do with both my readathons and my TBR game for the month of September. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you have a good reading month in the month of September. I'll see you next time. Bye!